We're back on our arena at long last. Hello and goodbye, Duckman. Thank you for wishing me a great stream. Hello, Teal Chorus, and one placeholder, and Ralph Bat, and Nom Nom Freshman, and Araman. Nice to have you all with me on this fine Thursday evening. I've been playing a decent amount of arena, but all of it off-stream. I was doing quick drafts for the new Tarkir. While they had quick draft Tarkir, they've just brought it back after a week or so of Duskmourn, my favorite set. Hello, Kandaru. Incidentally, I did a single Duskmourn quick draft, started 0-2 and then 1-5, so it worked out better than expected, but yeah, I don't like that set very much. I've liked Tarkir quite a bit so far. I haven't drafted it enough to have a strong opinion on, like, what the best triads and duos are. But, Mardu has come several times. The black, white, red, that's where I've ended up more often than any other single thing. Hello, Vindelstock. Hello. Hamaton? Hamiton? Dusk Borun. That's almost like Dusk Boruto. Yeah, aesthetically, Duskmourn's not my jam, and mechanically, it's fine, I guess. I like Tarkir more. Multicolor sets just hit different, you know? I don't know that I can think of a bad multicolor draft format offhand of the ones that I've played. Invasion... I didn't get to draft Invasion because I wasn't drafting it when that came out, but when we got to it in progression, it was immediately a breath of fresh air and a godsend and a wonderfully fun set to open. So I bet drafting it was awesome. Ravnica was great. Alara was pretty good, although I have to knock Alara a little bit because I feel that green, white, red was like a dominant strategy that you should just always force. Hamilton. Thanks for trying. I gave it a college try. I remember back when I was in college drafting Alara, eventually just deciding, it seems like if I always force Naya, no matter what cards I open, I will always go at least 2-1 in my 3 matches. So I have to knock it a little for that, but it was still a fun set to draft. Anyway... I have 3 of these draft tokens, mostly for masteries, maybe one from a random store sale. And, I mean, we're well on our way to getting another one. We'll have one when this mastery is finished and I actually cash it in. So we need to use these fucking things already. And I think I've drafted Tarkir just enough times to be comfortable drafting with humans and committing to the timer. It might still go poorly, but I think we'll give it a shot. Cause quick draft, which I still like the leisurely pace. The prize structure is okay for gems, but you don't get much in the way of packs. It's the difference between 1 pack at the bare minimum and 2 packs at the maximum. And so you don't get much for rewards for that besides what you draft. Premier Draft, why'd I click store? This is gonna take forever, okay. Premier Draft is a bit more generous. You're risking more gems, but you make them back actually at a slightly lower number of wins. And the packs that you get, once you get to like the 3 win range, every win is an additional pack, so it's pretty good. Obviously you lose more if you just eat shit and do terribly and get, you know, 0 or 1 wins. But As long as you can get to 3 wins, you do okay-ish. 4 wins, you're basically finishing positive because you get almost the entry number of gems and the 3 packs and the cards that you drafted, so you've pretty much broken even at 4 wins. And so far, I usually do at least okay in drafts. So, you know, we'll go for it and we'll see how it goes. I can't use these for anything else, so even if I wipe out and die... That's how it goes. I've only ever drafted... Oh, yeah, also, I've got my stream chat here now, as you can see. We're trying this out. And we're gonna see how it goes. Because now that Twitch isn't storing anything, these are gonna have to go on YouTube eventually. And so chat will be gone forever if I don't put it on the screen. So we're trying this out. Make sure to be good. I don't have any mods. The power is in your hand to not abuse this privilege. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and rip this. I have a daily quest that I could do by playing starter deck duels. But, I don't know, we might end up in white or black in the draft, and maybe we'll get this for free. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try. Our little premiere draft. Regrettably, I will not be able to interact with chat much while I'm drafting because I will be on the clock. But there will be plenty of time afterward. So let's go for it. I'll try and talk through my thought process, but sometimes I might clam up and just be laser focused on making my brain function. Brr. Alright, here we go. May you confess your Magic the Gathering crimes? You may. I won't even be able to properly prosecute you for them until I'm done with this. Alright, 8th seat Jimmy. Everyone's waiting on you. Eighth seat Jimmy, they call me. Wonder if that's too much vertical screen. Yeah, give me feedback on the positioning and the sizing of this chat box also. I feel like that's probably more messages than need to be visible at once. So it should probably be less vertically. I don't know. Fucking 8th seat Jimmy. He's gone. Darker text is not really legible on this background. Yeah, I probably need to put a translucent thing behind that to make sure that I'm not at the mercy of what the shimmy bim. Sinkhole Surveyor. When this creature attacks, you lose 1 life, and this creature endures, so it either makes a guy or gets a counter. Nice climber. Let's look for... Oh, what the fuck? This is alchemy? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, but sure. This is quite a good guy. The green card here. Yeah. This guy seems pretty good, though. Being able to make a token every time he attacks. Yeah, we'll try the Sinkhole Surveyor, I think. Mile at Death. The beginning of your upkeep. Whoa. Okay. Neat. Demands that we play smaller creatures, but quite powerful if we get it going. 2-1 for 1 that comes back once. Static Snare, just a solid white removal spell. Stormplane Detainment, another solid white removal spell. The first pick from the person on that side was not this, nor either of those, so the person to our right is probably not in white. I mean, I think we take this. It seems like a good card, and it's a rare. It works with our first pick. Mardu has worked well for me, and it will be fine in Abzan as well, so we'll try that. Voice of Victory. 1/3 mobilize 2. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. I mean, that works pretty well with our first picks. Marshal of the Lost does as well. Fortress Kinguard. Seems kind of good. This would be a good one to own, TBH. Marshal of the Lost. Yeah, I think I'll take this. Flamehold Grappler. No one's taking the rares, apparently. When this card turns you. Oh, that's pretty neat for exactly that archetype. Bearer of Glory is a good common. Gurmag is removal, but he's very expensive. He doesn't work as well with some of our other stees. Trade Route Envoy is quite good for exactly green, black, white. I think I'll take the Bearer of Glory here. Seems pretty good with the other stuff that I've got going on. Oh. Well, I guess I'm playing Mardu again. What the fuck is this guy still doing here at pick 5? I mean... This mana fixing would also be nice, but like, I mean... He also comes back from Smile at Death. And there's a Stormplane Detainment still here, too. Okay. Reigning Victor. I've actually... This guy's good, but, this guy... I don't need a lot of him. I think I'm actually probably going to take the Monument here for the mana fixing. This guy is nice if you can get your 3 colors reliably on turn 3. He is not as great on turn 4. Yeah, I think we take the Monument here. Whale of War. Okay, that's good for anti-my deck. Lightfoot Technique. Kintree Nurturer is not too bad. Jeskai Devotee is mana fixing for one of our colors. He's also a 2/2 for 2. Don't really want the Sultai Monument. How good is this? I don't know that I would main deck it. Black creature here is not bad, yeah. Either that or the Devotee, but we might just be splashing red for this guy, so yeah, I think I'll take the Kintree Nurturer. Let's see. Abzan Devotee is a little better. Wild Ride. Tempest Hawk is funny. Riverwheel Sweep's not too bad. If we're in 2 of those colors, for 4 mana, this is a pretty good tempo card. I'm not sure if it's better than having the Devotee, though, for mana fixing. I think I'll take the Devotee. More bodies. Ice Climbers! Adorned Crocodile. Another chance at Jeskai Devotee. Probably Twin Bolt here. Yeah. This is okay. This is better when you can play it early for tempo, but this is fine to splash, because it can still kill the opponent or combat trick and do stuff later on. Yeah, I'll take the Twin Bolt. Stormplane Detainment, you say? Don't mind if I dainment. Rakshasa, Stalwart Successor. I guess it's possible we could end up splashing green instead. I don't think I want the Rakshasa with what my deck is looking like it wants to do, so I'm gonna take this in case we end up going into that color triad instead. I'm probably not playing any of these, but I'll take the Rakshasa in case we end up pivoting to that. I'll take this again in case we end up pivoting to that. Beginning of your upkeep. Fuck it, it's a rare. I'll just take the rare. Okay. Thunderbond Vanguard. Oh, this guy's fucking insane. So anything you mobilize just becomes a thing that has power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. So, like, yeah, we're taking that. Also, some other good stuff here. Molten Exhale's a pretty good removal spell. This is good. New Way Forward's neat, but I don't think we're dipping into blue here right now. Yeah, I can't justify taking anything other than this, I don't think. For Mobilize, which admittedly, I don't have a huge number of Mobilize cards yet. But it works with Endure tokens as well. So yeah, we'll take that. What are you? Fellothar, Dawn of the Abzan. Whenever this enters or attacks, you may sacrifice an on-land permanent. So you can sack a token that you've mobilized and put a +1/+1. I mean, that's pretty good. I just don't know if we're in green as our third, because we've already got this guy who works more directly with us. Warrior tokens you control. Is he a warrior? This guy? This guy? Yeah, okay. So that he doesn't break that interaction. Mana Fixing, Bolt Caster. Worthy Cost isn't bad. Yeah, do we just stay on color, or do we dip for this? For the possibility. I doubt I'm gonna play that. I might just rare draft it. Because I feel... Molten Exhale's good, though. Fuck it, I'm just gonna take this. Asciad Prowler. When this enters, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. That's pretty good. I don't think we want anything that's double green right now. Again, good. It's in green. OCX Exhale is good. Salt Road Pack Beast is good. Dragon's Prey is good. This is quite good with token archetype. I'm not sure if it's better than just taking Dragon's Prey. Because we're looking like pretty okay on creatures. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Dragon's Prey. What the fuck are you? Severance Priest. 3/3 Death Touch. When this enters, target opponent reveals, exile it. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exile... Okay. Honestly, I think he's better in Constructed than Limited. In Limited, his downside is more likely to come into play. Mana Fixing if we want to try and make the green thing work. But we've got this guy and a Twin Bolt, so I think we're probably sticking with red as our third color. Do I want to rare draft either of these? Coordinated Maneuver is okay. I need to take something fast. I'm gonna take this, I think. I'm not sure if that's the best thing, but it's what I took. Bearer of Glory wouldn't be too bad. That guy's not very good. This guy is pretty marginal. This guy fucking sucks. Evolving Wilds, maybe? Second Bearer of Glory is not bad at all. But we've only got the Mardu Monument for mana fixing right now, so I might take the Evolving Wilds, since I've already got one Bearer. And it doesn't really look like we're hurting on, mana curve right now. Yeah, I'll take this. Oh, second Mardu Monument. Another Bearer of Glory. Dragonback Lancer. Jeskai Devotee. Summit Infiltrator. Desperate Measures is pretty good for us. I think I'd probably take the Dragonback Lancer here, though. I need more Mobilize to make use of my stuff that synergizes with it. Second Monument would also be pretty defensible, I think. Desperate Measures is good. Bearer of Glory is good, but this is diversifying my portfolio in a way that I think is good. 100 Battle Veteran. Ooh, Marshal of the Lost. Ooh, Scoured Barons. Ooh, Osseous Exhale. Ooh, Shock Brigade. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. There's so much good here. I'm light on red. Otherwise, I think the Shock Brigade would be the best thing for me, but I'm not sure I can, like, reliably get that on turn 2 with how my mana looks, I think I gotta take Marshal of the Lost. Scoured Barrens is good, but this thing's really, really nice. And unlike the last time we played these colors, we're not super fucking over-flooded with, 4-drops. A second Dragon's Prey is probably the pick here. Yeah. Seize Opportunity, also pretty good. Purging Storm Brood is not too bad at all. A third Dragon's Prey. Coordinated Maneuver. I think I'll take this, as much as a third Dragon's Prey does sound kind of good. Worthy Cost is good, but I'm actually pretty good on removal. I've got Detainment, double Dragon's Prey. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take this. It's done really well for me in the past. Not much here for me, unfortunately. Reputable Merchant's pretty bad. As like the worst one of that cycle. I guess there's an outside chance I'd play this, so I'll take it. This is still here. Sure, man. I'll redraft you. Yeah, for the blue splash. Oh, Desperate Measures came back. Nice. Probably not gonna look to play this guy unless I have to, but he's not completely terrible. Death Begets Life. That's pretty awesome. That'd be a nice one to have for, like, Commander, but it doesn't work for my draft deck. Caustic Exhale is good. Blossoming Sands if we still want to try for... If we want to try for green as our third, which I suppose we could do still. We still need to... We need to be able to play a mountain for this guy, but... So, do I want the Shock Brigade? I probably just take the Caustic Exhale. I don't think I want to commit to being able to play Shock Brigade early. Yeah. I'll take that. United Battlefront. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanents. Which is what? My Monument and... No, this enchantment's too large. Yeah, that doesn't do much for me. That's not bad. I might have too much removal and not enough creatures, mind you. I could take the second Bearer of Glory instead. No, I'm gonna take this. I want to have a copy of it. Dalkovan Encampment. Whenever you attack this turn, create... Oh, okay. Like a land that gives you a little mobilize. Ooh, mana fixing. That is mana fixing, which I do like. However, this is pretty good for us. Urging Stormbrood, Riling Dawnbreaker. That's not bad. That's a creature on turn 2 or one on turn 5, so it's good for curve. Yeah, that's probably the right pick for what we've got going on. Dragonologist. Jungle Hollow, if I wanted to try to splash green for this, but I probably won't. Yeah, I think Riling Dawnbreaker is the pick here. Desert Cenote. Good mana fixing, another monument. They're just showering us with Bearers of Glory. It might finally be time to take the second one. I already have a copy of this. It's not too bad to play for us here. It is mana fixing. I think I want the second Bearer of Glory, though. Finally, yeah. Oh, another one of these guys. Iridescent Tiger. Oh, Bone Cairn Butcher, you say? Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Kintry Severance, splashable perhaps, but I've got so much removal, I doubt I'm gonna have room for this. Seize Opportunity, actually, I did end up putting in after not starting it on a previous build like this. I think that's better than Cruel Truths. Yeah, I'm gonna try Seize Opportunity. I don't know if I'll play it. I can get my 3rd Dragon's Prey after all. I don't know if I'll even be playing it. But maybe. Have people decided that this is not actually good because there's too many dragons? I don't know. It's always been fine for me when I've played it before. I don't think we're... Well, I don't think we're playing any of these. We've got so much removal. We don't need a second coordinated maneuver. Reputable merchants, not very good. Fuck, I gotta take this guy in case I end up more red and I want the 2-drop. Oh, this isn't too bad. We probably have better stuff to do, but... yeah. I think we've got enough mana fixing. I don't need to take the little statue man. Nightshade Brigade, not great. But he does have Mobilize. I guess I could play him. Sure, Crocodile. Probably not playing him. Hey, Worthy Cost might actually play that. Good afternoon to you too, Wild Wolf Neo. I know that you said that many, many eons ago, but a belated good afternoon to you. No one likes the disuse Earth Harbors, apparently. We got a lot of rares. Yeah, we even got an achievement for it. Rares were going late this draft. Okay, let's see what we're working with. I'm not sure if this is balanced, as I would hope, but it's got a lot of good stuff. Okay. So, let's see. We've got this guy and this guy. It's our big boys. We didn't get any reigning victors in the end. It would have been nice to get that one that we saw, but they're not, like... We're not going to be too put out over that, I don't think. See, we've got an Evolving Wilds and a Mardu Monument. That's all for mana fixing. Maybe I should have taken that little statue guy, actually. Yeah, I wish I'd had better opportunities to grab dual lands in our colors. But it doesn't always work out. Luckily, we're mostly 2-color. Red's more of a splash, I think. We might not play any red other than these guys. Maybe Twin Bolt, maybe Seize Opportunity. Let's put in the Marshal of the Lost. I suppose we could try and... Nah. We need the Terramorphic Expanse to be able to find, like, our one mountain or whatever we play, so I don't think we can afford to also throw in a forest and expect to be able to find it to play this, as good as this is. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see. Let's go Bearer of Glory, Voice of Victory. This guy is a 2-drop. That's a 2-drop. Stormplane Detainment. This guy. Smile at Death. How many targets do we have for Smile at Death? I think a pretty good number. This guy you can get him back because his power is treated as 0 when he's not in play. I can get these 3 guys back. I can get Zurgo back. Abzen Devotee, if I play him... Oh, the Sinkhole Surveyor. Yeah, he makes guys forever. Kintree Nurturer I can get back. Sandskitter Outrider I could get back. Yeah, I've got an okay number of targets for it. We're definitely playing the Monument. Yeah. I think I am a little creature light because I ended up with so many removal spells, so we're probably gonna need to play a few guys who we might not otherwise. Maybe this Unburied Earth Carver, for instance. Well, actually, no. I guess I'm wrong. We're at 14 creatures with what we've got here. And we're already at 18 cards, so I think the rest is just we throw in all our removal spells. Caustic Exhale. At least 2 Dragon's Prey. Could do Worthy Cost. This is the right deck type for it. I think I'll go... I'd kind of like all 3 of these cards, and I think I can only afford 2 of them. This deck's not so cheap on its mana curve that I would feel comfortable playing 16 lands with it. I'm gonna go Strategic Betrayal. Yeah, I think I'll go... It feels weird to not play these, but I think I'm gonna go Desperate Measures. Or maybe even just one more creature. Desperate Measures is really nice, being able to just off a token to draw 2 cards. It also works as a combat trick. It also can kill the opponent's 1 toughness creatures. It's pretty versatile and nice to have. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. We've got a versatile suite of removal. 1 of this, potentially this, Strategic Betrayal, 2 Dragon's Prey, 1 Stormplane Detainment. Yeah, this looks pretty reasonable. How many Mobilize and Endure guys do I have? 1. Yeah, I didn't end up getting any of those, the 1/2s who endure 1 when they enter, which is a shame. None of them ended up tabling. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got an okay number. We've got enough for these to be pretty good. Oh, yeah, and I do need to put lands in. That would help. I got my 1 Evolving Wilds. This is a Plains. I think we pretty much want an even split of white and black, and then how many mountains? Mardu Monument and Evolving Wilds can find a mountain, so with the mountain itself, that's 3 I can draw. I think I'll go 2 mountains. 4 red sources and only 2 cards that require them is reasonably safe, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's try it. We've drawn our 1 mountain, not in a situation where that's especially good for us. We have to draw planes for this hand to work. I think I probably have to mulligan this. Or just trust my luck. Nah, mulligan. Okay. I'm gonna put back... I need this to find a black here, so I might actually put back Zurgo, because I don't know if I can... If he's a luxury I can afford. Man, that's rough. This is a much better 7-card hand than it is a 6-card. I could put back the equipment, I guess. Yeah, alright, we'll try this. Hello. Okay, we got our swamp. Which means we can use Evolving Wilds to get mounted. Sacrifice a creature you control with mana value. Oh yeah, okay, he upgrades by 1. That's neat. Sinkhole's rare. I should have played that Evolving Wilds turn 1. I would have Zurgo turn 3. What the fuck was I thinking? I guess I was thinking I wanted to keep mana up for Caustic Exhale. Silly little Aram. Well, I guess I can Caustic Exhale and play Evolving Wilds to get rid of Sidisi. Which I'll probably want to do, because otherwise he's gonna give them crazy recursion capabilities. Ah, well, now I can't. Oh, never mind. Yes, I can. But I need another mana for that. Okay, let's go to combat. What are you at now? You're a 2/4. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, that's not going to actually matter until a little later. Let's go ahead and attack, and I'll put a counter on it. Let's get it out of the range of Caustic Exhale. And... Okay, let's go Evolving Wilds and pass. We got Caustic Exhale up. We'll get our Mountain. So we can potentially go Zurgo. We can go Dragonback Lancer. What kind of tokens does that make? 1/1 white spirits. Okay. Fuck is this? Conjure its spellbook into your library twice, then shuffle. Whenever you cast a dragon or omen spell, draw. Okay. Pretty fucking rad. What is it? Spellbook. Urging Stormbrood. Twinmaw Stormbrood. Okay. So probably, well, I don't know. Maybe he's in more than 3 colors. Or maybe some of those are going to be dead. I don't know. Oh, oops. Yeah, pass to attackers. Yeah, that's fine. It's a spell book. Yeah, we'll get our mountain and attack. Okay, let's go to combat. Swing. This time we'll make a spirit. And then I think I'm gonna go Dragonback Lancer. I'd like to try and bait removal before I go Zurgo and Thunderbond Vanguard, because these guys are going to be fucking insane if even one of them gets to stay in play. Spell you cast each turn costs 1 less. Okay. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is... or at the beginning of... Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do here? The Mobilize doesn't matter right now very much. Oh, this lets me exhale for less mana. That's kind of nice. I think we attack here. Yeah. See what he does when I attack. Not with this. I'll make a spirit. Blockers. Ooh. Veen and Norvius followed. Thank you very much. What's this thing's ability again? At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard, which he does not currently have. Ah, he's going for the double block. Okay. He's about to get fucked kind of bad here. So I Dragon's Prey, the Bell Ringer, kill this with combat damage. Yeah, because I can't kill this with Caustic Exhale, and this can't kill... Yeah, okay, so... It's not, like, the greatest use of our mana, but this gets me what I want. Kept forgetting to follow you. Well, I appreciate that you remembered, and that you have watched me in the past. Ooh! We saw this guy during the draft. Gonna mill a bunch of cards. Possibly get some Sidisi action. So he has to upgrade by exactly 1. Yes, okay. So he could sack that to return something that costs exactly 5. Not sure what he's waiting for. I assume he's gonna use this mill. Or he chose not to already? Did he click through this accidentally? Unfortunate, if so. Okay, I think we shit on his face now. I'm gonna play this Thunderbond Vanguard, which is gonna make my tokens... Oh, enters as a copy of this creature. Okay, so it's not gonna upgrade my existing ones. That's unfortunate. But we do this, and that's going to make this a astonishingly painful attack for him to deal with. So we're gonna make a 6/6 token, and a 7/7 token, and a 7/7 token that's attacking. Okay, and I think I'm gonna Caustic Exhale the Prowler. I will just pay the... yeah, I'll just pay the 1. So that should probably be the game. Yeah, no, this guy, they did a little, like, promo thing with precons for this set. Oh, okay, he's got some juice still. He's got some juice, he's got some Jimbles. They did a thing with a precon for this that had this guy, and I got spanked by it in exactly this fashion. Okay, yeah, no. Mobilize onto a board of 6 creatures with that guy in play is just not deal with a bull. So that went better than expected. And sure enough, I did indeed choose to queue Dragonstorm Alchemy, which I did not realize, but that's fine. I didn't, for some reason, I was concerned for a second that this meant that they had replaced regular limited with alchemy, but I think I just clicked, yeah, no, they have the regular one. I just clicked the wrong one. I clicked the first one that I saw. Interestingly, I'm surprised by how late some things were going. I don't really have enough data, and it's probably arrogant of me to even say this when I've only won 1 game, but I'm wondering if, like, the people who do a lot of drafting, the skilled and experienced pool, favors the regular one over the alchemy one, because the regular one is, like, the real one, and maybe they're not interested in getting the alchemy cards, because they're never going to be able to, like, net deck a real-life deck with alchemy cards. And you can't play them in standard, so maybe the pool of opponents is a little easier in the alchemy draft? I don't know. It may just be that people weren't in my colors. But, like, shit like tabling a Stormplane detainment is not something I ever would have expected to happen. So, I don't know. If that turns out to be the case, then maybe I'll draft Alchemy all the time. The classic show you what I had in my hand before Scoop. I suppose you could read it that way. Why can I never draw more than one thing of land that I need? I have to mull this again. I can't do anything with this hand unless I draw exactly what I want. Alright, yeah, this is fine, I guess. Dragon's Prey, Marshal, Bone Cairn Butcher. We don't have a way to get to red mana in our hand right now, so unfortunately, this is a lot better with the Mobilize, though. Ah, shit. Alright. This is not a great hand either, but we're gonna have to do our best and hope for good draws, I think. That's like the nicest way to say that last event was on. I'm not even sure he was. I'm not even talking about the opponent that I just played, per se. I'm more just thinking about how late some things were going in the draft, and our opponents are not the people we were drafting against. Oh, right on time, buddy. Alright, we might as well conceal our third color for now. Let's just play that and the Absent Devotee. He's got something at instant speed, maybe a Twin Bolt. There's any number of instant removal things he could have for red and black. No plays yet. There's no reason to play either of these pre-combat. Let's just go ahead and attack. Okay, got some damage. I imagine this guy will eat shit, but I can't just not play him. Killed on end step. He's just thinking of which one he wants to use to do it. Are the textures on that cat fucked up? They sure are. It's been like this for a little while. Oh. Okay. That's a weird choice. This is the guy who comes back. I mean, no, you can't kill the Bone Cairn Butcher with that, because he's got 4 toughness, but, like... Did you... I guess, I don't know what's in his hand. Maybe he's just a very slow deck, and he knows he's gonna want to make that trade. Ah, okay. Okay. Not so great when you don't have men. So, yeah, we're gonna do the spank and schmank again. 2 colorless and a black. Yeah, let's keep, white and black up for bluffing purposes. Play this guy. And so we're about to get, 2 4/4s attacking. What a silly man. What a silly little man this man is. Even if he dies now, he has done basically 8 damage to our opponent. 7, I suppose, if you count compared to what the tokens would have been capable of if they got blocked. There's his third color. He was color screwed, that's why. Awesome dodge of autopay. In a case where it doesn't really matter because I'm just bluffing with 2 mana anyway, but yes, I'm trying to get used to stopping and thinking before letting autopay make my life decisions for me. You gotta have something real good here. And if it's one thing, it's probably dead, so you gotta have something real good here. That ain't it. That ain't Falco. Okay. Dragon's Prey this, so that he can't get a profitable block on the Bone Cairn Butcher. Can't play another creature, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. We'll just swing for 60. Well, goodness. Well, goodness golly gosh. That little guy is fucked up and rude. What if your things that made 1/1 tokens made 4/4s instead? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? And balanced? Ooh. It's an advanced achievement. What in the commander? Yeah. It is a little bit like a commander combo, isn't it? Alright. Let's keep going. No time to get cocky. We're not out of the... If we lose out from here, we still get virtually nothing for rewards. So... We remain stolid and steadfast. Maybe one of these days I'll get to keep 7 cards. That'd be even better. My opening hands are just allergic to planes. I think most draws end up making this okay. Because I'm either going to draw planes or cards that I can cast with these eventually. But I'm still a little... Just came in. Was this another draft? It was. Oh, my second of 2 mountains. That is also a thing I could draw, I suppose. This one's looking questionable, gang. Our opponent's on white-red, so they are in position to punish us for this slow-ass start. Hey! Not on time, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. We're just gonna pass. Blue, white, red. Okay, okay. Yeah. What you got for your 3-drop? Ah, he's like the kind of lame version of our fucked up guy, but still pretty scary under the right circumstances. Let's get our, I say our 3rd color. That's our 1st color. Okay. How do we need to curve here? I think I'm gonna go with the Outrider because it's less liable to get owned by just him playing a single removal spell compared to if I just play the Dragonback Lancer. Pretty good. Okay, so he's indestructible. That's just a guy. Yeah, we'll block like this. I'm fine with making that trade for the token. Now, do I get rid of this guy probably with the detainment? Yeah. Drawing a lot of lands. So this is looking a little shaky right now. A little shaky, mistakey. I could... Nah, it would be hubristic to leave this and get rid of the reigning victor. This guy can become scarier than him as the game goes on, so unfortunately I think we just have to take our lumps on our curve being kind of slow. Let's get rid of you. Let's play this for next turn. And let's just pass. Unfortunate. I guess I could have played this and equipped, but I get fucked so bad by any removal spell if I try and just deter him from attacking by doing that. Yep. Do I want to block the 1/1? Yeah, sure. Fuck me up, fam. Really could use some Hunka. Oh, this asshole's back. Back again, and it feels so good. Let's see. I get 5 damage with that, but I'm not sure I can afford to. I'm gonna I'm gonna have problems to combat tricks no matter what I do here, unfortunately, so... I have to just try my best to stabilize. Yeah, he's got something at instant speed. We'll put this over here. And we'll be sad. Oh, he's looking at... do you have a disenchant for this? To get back your guy? That'd be pretty good. I'm probably just dead to that. Or very nearly so. I have to go for trades on both of these vanguards because they're going to do way too much damage to me otherwise. So, Voice of Victory solo? Question mark? What are you? Return target non-land permanent with no. Oh, he doesn't even have a target for that. He just wants a 3/4. Ah, Flurry, tap target creature an opponent controls. That's pretty good. Oh, you would have been good 8 years ago, I tell you what. Although, I might be alive for a little while longer because of that. I think I just have to main phase this. I don't want to get owned by a pump spell. If he has 2 spells, he can tap this and kill me. Well, technically, I guess he can't kill me unless he can also do extra damage, but... Oh, he's just gonna pass through. Okay. I will do the same with my 2 swamps in hand. Like we've both drawn a few more lands than we would probably want. Whenever you cast your first creature spell each turn, the spell gains mobilize too. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I could draw that would get me out of this. Exile the top card until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Okay. Yeah, I'll take 3. This only makes creatures, yeah, that are tapped and attacking. That does not help right now. Alright, good game. Sometimes your cards come in a weird fucking order that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Oh, you can D-rank in gold? Oh, I thought you couldn't D-rank till platinum. Sad face. I guess I don't know if you can actually D-rank a tier, but you can lose progress on your little meter, I guess. Well, it's got all my colors for once. I wish it had more than 1 creature, but we can't have all the things we want. I do have 2 removal spells, so yeah, I think this is beautiful. Fast boy, and a land is my first draw. I'm not happy to see that. Will you do the thing? And do you want a token or a bigot? Make him bigot. That's good, because a token would be way better against my strategic betrayal. Which I'm just going to shoot here. Just get that guy out of my face. I don't want to take anything from him. If he's got stuff with Endure, we want to get the value off of that before he has a bunch of little token fuckers. 2/3 menace whenever they combat. Oh, okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. 3-2, lifelink. Yeah, we'll go for that guy. Does that card say exile the entire graveyard? It does. It is, yeah, they exile a creature of their choice and their entire graveyard. It's a little bit better than Cruel Edict. First creature, yeah. Oh, okay, we drew this for the first time. That could be good. Let's go to combat. Lifelink makes this a pretty favorable race for me. I think we'll go ahead and slow roll our red mana for now. We'll just play this guy. And end our turn. Pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. Another one. Okay, well, we can pump with Bearer of Glory now if we want to. So we'll play this pre-combat so we have that option on the table. Let's swing both. He's just gonna take it. Yeah, I think that's fine. I might need to Stormplane Detainment this. Yeah, I think I probably will. So we're gonna just take our damage here, boop, and beat. And then we're going to get rid of this thing. And we'll play our second guy. And the nice thing is, if any number of these guys eat shit and die, this just gets them back. Oh. Stream Elements has killed another clip. This was Ralph Bat's clip, incidentally. Ah, speaking of eating shit and dying. Sure, I'm gonna go for that trade. Because that will be great with this. Okay. So, we're not going to want to attack with this, obviously. We're just gonna, I guess we'll keep Desperate Measures up, mana up. Yeah, that's the way we want to tap. And pass turn. If this gets to go off, it's going to be pretty hard for our opponent in this game. Oh, that's a good one, though. 2 Torkins. Oh, okay. The oops that he said, I imagine, was because he meant to attack. Yeah, he'll get to draw a card off of that, which is not ideal. But he does also lose a life, so it's not all bad. White and green. Ah, sure. Do I want to draw 2 cards? No, I think I want the body for now. Boop and beep. Let's make a guy. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Let's see. At the beginning of combat, another target creature you control gets +1/+0. Yeah. Now these guys don't have haste or anything, right? No. Okay. So I'll tap. We'll go ahead and play this guy. Go to combat. We'll give this guy first strike, and we don't care if he dies. And I'll enter. Six mana now. He could start busting out dragons and getting some big advantage off of this. Gonna swing all. Okay. This guy doesn't have death touch right now. Okay, 3/4 menace. Okay. Sure. I'll declare blockers. he has many hand, as you can see. What do I want to do here? I guess I'm most worried about that, like, mass pump spell that sacks a guy and makes your guys indestructible and shit. I think I'm just gonna Mega Block this guy. Oh, I hope he doesn't have that thing that gives Death Touch. That would be pretty embarrassing. But the thing is, even if these guys die, I get them back, other than this guy. So I'd rather just try and, give myself some insurance against, yeah, this kind of thing. So he'll get to kill 2 of my guys now, and I'll take 6. But that means his guy still dies, which he wouldn't have if I tried to block with the absolute minimal number of dudes. And I still get my 3 lifelink. And for some reason, he killed the 2 guys who will come back instead of the guy who won't. Which is not a decision I think I agree with. Yeah, sure, let's do this again. It'll be funny. Target creature gets +2/+2, means lifelink and hexproof. Okay, so if I go to combat... yeah, he's just dead here, isn't he? I swing all and pump. Yeah, activate, leave the black up. We got Smile at Death to work. Boy, it worked, I tell you what. Ooh. Gold tier 3. Effects that would be insane in Yu-Gi-Oh! For 500. Indeed. Congratulations. Thank you, Ralph Bat. Okay, so now we are officially in. We're not going to get mega fucked if we lose. If we lose here, we're still down a bit, but not catastrophically. We're down 500 gems in exchange for what we drafted and 2 packs, which is only a slight loss if we lose out from here. But let's see if we can do better than losing out. Let's see if we can make it all the way. If we have what it takes to be a rock and roll band. So how you doing, chat? Any of you playing Magic the Gathering? In person or on MTG Arena? Perhaps in the surprise round Magic the Gathering Progression Series? More dread, but it's spelled like the word dread. Watch the fuck out for this guy. Okay. I hope we draw a 3rd land, but we have an actual mana curve for maybe the first time. I think this is okay. We also have our 2 main colors. Okay. Only way that could be better is if that was a mountain. Voice of El Victoire. Parted Bonds. Ooh, this is a real cool one. Yeah, that thing's pretty fucking neat. Whenever I want to seek a creature... I might have to Stormplane Detainment that, actually. That thing's pretty crazy. He's in the colors that make use of it. Yeah, I think I don't want that. I don't want you to repeatedly seek creatures every time you play anything that comes into play with counters on it. No! Detainment on my detainment? You fiend! Alright. Oh, never mind. My tokens are 4/4s again. Beat that, asshole. I'm gonna get you! This guy is so fucking dumb. Can I get a turn 4 kill in limited? Uh-oh, he gets to seek a creature. Still, I think with my pump spells, this might just be over here. Yeah, no, it's just over. I don't have to play anything unless he's got something for, unless he's got, like, the thing that kills. Yeah, no, just, no. The turn 4 kill! Wait, no, it's turn 5, because I played the Stormplane Detainment, but against a Goldfish, where I didn't have to play that. Turn 4 kill and draft, baby. And they say power creep's not real. I don't think anyone says that, but show this to someone who says that it's not. That's disgusting, to be honest. I agree. Turn 2 mobilize guy, turn 3 that. Especially the mobilize 2. That's the killer. If that were like a shock brigade or something, the mobilize 1 would still have been pretty crazy. But 2 4/4s instead of 1 3/3. That's a little nutty bar. Also, I didn't even need to worry about his 1 untapped mana because my guy with Mobilize 2 also says he can't play spells on my turn. Oh, magic. Oh, magic. All right, we've now basically profited. We are at worst, we're down 100 gems in exchange for 3 packs and all of our draft. But if we can get one more win, we have literally and strictly profited. There is not even an exchange of value. You inspired me to alchemy draft myself. Been off MTG for like 5 months now. Fair. I was off MTG for a lot more than that before I started the progression series. Mortified at a mistake I made. I'm assuming not in Magic the Gathering, but just in general. I'm sorry to hear that, Kendaru. Was it a mistake anyone else noticed, or was it just like one of those things that you're dying over, but probably no one else even observed as a part of reality? It looks cool and awesome, but I can see me spending money, so I avoid for now, yeah. Oh, he's got Will Baldur's Gate as his avatar. Oh, look at this. 3 colors in 1 hand? Too much for little Aram. Hello. Yeah, we need to get our planes, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Zoop. Damn, I spent so long making that clip that I missed the entire match. That'll happen when you get a kill like that in Limited. Let's see. Yeah, none of these do anything, really, so I'll just go to combat and attack. I guess I could play this guy? I almost don't want to until I have, like, the element of surprise with this guy. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna slow roll the Vanguard, even though it's a worse use of my mana. Sure. And I now feel validated for that, because I can kill this on his end step. Okay, this guy doesn't need to be played pre-combat, right? Okay. Dragon! Alright, now, if we get to drop the Thunderbond Vanguard into this board without things dying, then our token with the Lancer will be a 4/4, which will be pretty swell. Pretty gosh darn swell, if I tell you what. He does have, like, all the removal colors, though, so we may not be untapping with this board. Have you looked into the Twitch integration with Arena, the thing where viewers can hover over cards to see what they do? I haven't, no. I guess that's something I should consider looking into. That would be pretty nice. I wish we could get that for, gathering cards. He's having a big think. He's rustling his jimmies. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, well, I have a replacement 4-drop. It's not as good with the Thunderbond Vanguard, alas, but, you know, it's something. It's not much, but it's mine. We're simple folk here. Oh, shit, mirror match. Nice. That's a nice for me, Cotton. Let's see. Marshal the Lost. Whenever you attack target creature, goes where X is the number of attack pushes. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll go Okay, let's go to combat. Yeah, we'll swing both, and we'll make this, we'll embiggen this. He can trade marshals if he wants. I will not be upset. I think I'm just gonna cycle this Desperate Measures for 2 cards. Yeah. Okay. And then I guess I could have saved. No, that had Death Touch. There was no way for me to save it anyway. Alright. We'll go ahead and play this out. I don't want to sit on it any longer. As good, yeah. The downside of getting the 2 cards is I could have otherwise played this guy, which maybe would have been better, but when you see a chance to just redeem this for a free 2 cards without losing anything you're not already losing, hard to pass that up. If I had drawn a swamp instead of a mountain, I could have just played this guy anyway, which was kind of my hope, my dream. But either way, I've got mana for many things next turn. Oh, alright. If you say so. At least that means this guy will probably live a little longer. Do I play anything pre-combat? No, I don't think so. We just get our 2 damage. And do I want to play this? Nah, we'll go for the, Storm. And I'm gonna keep the Plains in hand in case he's got that, black, white, red dragon that can make me discard a card when it hits play. I don't want to have to discard either of these. Okay. Got other things he can do. Main phase. He has to main phase it to get the benefit. 2 1/1s with prowess. Okay. Okay. You're a 1/3. I don't think I want to use Stormplane Detainment on that. He's got 4 cards in hand. He could have much more threatening things. And if I... Yeah, nah. Yeah, we'll just go to combat and attack. And then we'll play a Swamp and the Simple Surveyor. And we'll end. So, if he does not have a removal spell or a flying creature, these guys can kill him next turn. He's looking at this, which might mean he has a removal spell. Okay. Ooh, he's gonna get in for some good damage this turn. But I'm at 20 right now, so I can't say I'm overly concerned. Yeah, I'll take this trade. Yeah, resolve that. And get this back. Swoop. Ah, okay. That's game. Storm Bacon. Zap, zap. Die! His bacon status? Cooked. Oh, I didn't notice you were here, Bryn. It must be pretty late for you, where you are. Haven't played since the 90s. I think it counts as having never played at this point. Oh, I wouldn't say that. If you haven't played since the 90s, you could have played as recently as Mercadian Masks. Don't you, isn't that what you want as your memory of the game? Plus side, they can and probably should easily modify that nightmare. Yeah, maybe so. That guy's a little fucked up. A little fucked up and a little rude. Yeah. Alright. It's all gravy from here. We've profited, and profited well. But we can do better. We can get a little more. Tell us about your experience there, Bryn. Like, what was your favorite color? Did you have a favorite card? Did you have a favorite set? Walk us through memory lane from those many years ago. Gunzi the Mighty. Okay, it's got all 3 colors. It's got 3 non-lands. This could go bad, or it could go fine. We'll give it a fair shake. I don't think I have hardly any doubles of anything, so I'll probably just play the Evolving Wilds, get that out of the way. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. We'll go to Plains. I do need double white for the enchantment. That's, I think, maybe my only double in the deck. Bearer of Glory. Ooh, what the fuck mountain is this? I have no idea what set this is, or what... Is that just depicting modern Tokyo? Discard a card, draw 2. Okay. White and red. Alright, let's just go to combat and attack. And let's play a mountain. And I think we'll make this a 3-2 for better life linkery, even though the token could be good with the bearer. The days of back alley magic card dealings in the dark corners of the schoolyard. Ah, this guy is not great. He's mostly just a 2/3 flying vigilance. His ability is pretty lame, if I say so myself. Well darn, it looks like the second swamp is what we actually needed, but that's okay. Let's play a Plains, let's Caustic Exhale this, and just get it for 5. And 3 lifelink. And we're kind of just going to try and tempo him out by killing whatever he plays every turn. 2/5. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the means to also play this, but I think getting the 5 damage looks pretty good right here. 2/5. During his turn, it's a 5/2. It's also Vigilance. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. Let's just kill it. Get ye gone, knave. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Now, I don't know if we can close the deal. Okay. 3/4. He taps for a white. Okay. Okay, so I can safely attack with this because of the ability to pump. So we'll go for that. Does he have like an unsummon? No, he's just okay with the trade. That's fine too. Yeah, I suppose he's probably still pretty happy with that. It buys him a turn. It costs my mana. Yeah, for tempo-wise, that's very good for him. But will it be enough? Flying haste. I imagine he's not going to be attacking with that. Whereas I will be. Oh, yeah. He was like, wait, no, that has first strike. Never mind. Yeah. We'll just get our regular damage here. And then let's go... do we want Lancer or these two? I guess I'll go Lancer. Because I can play one of these and the Dragon's Prey next turn. I remember playing a lot of 2v2s in order for everyone in the friends group to get to play more often. Oh, good on you. Most of my memories come from playing a friend playing green. Alright. He did. Take 6. You really want that 6 damage? I'm not sure about that. But okay. I'll attack. I'm just gonna get my 2 this turn. And then we're gonna go this. And Alright, match point to you, sir. And I can use the desperate measures because I can convert to black. If he kills my shit. Sure. And, oh, okay, okay. Do you want a 2-3, or does he want an extra 1-1? I'll take an extra 1-1. Yep. I'm not worried about that since I am at 21. Now we're gonna kill that Agent of Cotus, I think. And we're gonna go to combat and attack with everything. So he's gonna lose those and go to 1 here. He has no alternative. And I'll keep the planes just in case he has a discard spell. It'd be pretty hard for him to do anything that looks like stabilizing here, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I was not good at the game, but didn't need to be. Resurrecting skeletons all the time as a wall for the green guy to actually do the damage. Very nice. Yeah, I remember playing like two-headed giant, two-headed dragon kind of stuff at my local game store, which would do, you know, non-sanctioned tournaments of alternative formats like that from time to time. Going with my, at the time, best friend from middle school. Is there a reason you didn't use the removal spell to just guarantee 4 damage? Oh, instead of killing his 2-1 with it? Because then he would have had 1 more blocker, so I wouldn't have been guaranteed 4 damage. And if you're referring to the Dragon's Bite, or whatever the fuck, then I would not have had the mana to activate my +1/+1. So, oh, wait, no, hang on. If I kill that thing end step, he had 2 blockers, kill 1. Did I have 3? Oh. Yeah, no, you're correct. You're correct. It would have a trade. Yeah, that does get me 1 more. No, you're correct. That was the line, and I just missed it because I saw a line that didn't use resources and didn't cause me to lose any creatures. But no, yeah, you play the line that wins the game if it wins the game on the spot. So, yes, well spotted. I made a mistake there. Not one that was likely to let my opponent back in the game in the circumstances, but you never know. He had a board wipe or something, maybe. So, well spotted, Woodchopper. Oh, I don't think we're keeping this one, gentlemen. Okay. Probably desperate measures. Because that's... Yeah. If I don't have a swamp, the draw from that doesn't help smooth my anything. I guess we play this. In case we draw a swamp, it's better than playing the mountain than playing this untapped. You want a 2-3? Nope, he wants an extra 1. Alright. I really need to draw a 3rd land. Otherwise, this is going to be a short and unpleasant game, I suspect. Ooh, yeah, he's got very similar stees going on, but he's got the mana curve this game. Oh, why is it you? Okay. That's not great. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Do I want to trade for anything? I mean, this is fucking useless if he's got a 1/1 token. I guess Stormplane Detainment on that. I mean, I'm gonna be on the back foot no matter what. I don't think there's any reason I should use this block right now. Ooh, okay. Alright, 2/2. Could be worse, but I think I'm probably just dead here. The curve is too strong for me to get away with having a hand this clunky. Yeah, I needed that in, like, my opening hand to have my white mana and have my third land. Stormplane Detainment, the Pack Beast. Dragonback Lancer as a blocker. Yeah, I'm probably fucked no matter what, but I think this is the... If he has nothing that matters, maybe we can do something. Okay, I'm at 9. Alright, yeah, okay. Kill my ass dead. Good luck, hope the cards are fun. Thank you, 10k selections. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, he let me block, so actually, that's not the worst thing that could have happened. But, yeah, we don't have time to do anything here. Alright, good game. That's a brutal hand to be on the draw against. Certainly when I'm gonna stumble on finding a third mana, and my 2-drop is a 2/1 who only has first strike when attacking. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Alright, this is our last game. Do we get the full sweep? Or do we merely profit, like a reasonable amount? Go for it. I read that in Diddy Kong Racing, TT race start. I was like, go for it! I hope I don't get copyright struck if I, hang on. Is that Ancient Lake? Diddy Kong Racing Ancient Lake.
Ancient Lake.
Why? No, I just want the music. I don't care about your fucking gameplay. Get out of here. Yeah, here we go. Playing against Andre, and he is a rank I don't even fucking recognize. Is this the MTG Arena equivalent of Challenger or some shit? Is he here to ruin my fucking everything? Ah, storm bacon. Delicious. And a 2-drop. Although a creature would probably have been better. Okay, yeah, he's also in Mardu. Oh, geez, do I just run this out immediately? He's a 2/4. I think I have to. Maybe he's got the removal. If he doesn't have a removal spell, that's almost the end of the game right there. If he does, it wasn't meant to be. Oh, he can't activate it this turn, though. I'm not even gonna risk this guy here, I think. What do you... Okay, sacrifice the creature deals damage to target creature. Yeah, no, fuck it. Sure. I'm not putting my guy in there and letting you kill him with, like, a dragon fuck or whatever it is. Nah. Nah, brah. Oh my god, I just realized I've got the Thunderbond Vanguard 2. I mean, we have to try it, right? If he's got a removal spell, he's got a removal spell. Please, sir. Please let me have 2 4/4s that stay forever. You probably would have preferred to have that. Yeah, okay, they do go away, unfortunately, because he got that off, but I still get my damage. Sag. Ooh, he's got the Pack Beast here. I might be behind on tempo again already, TBH. Well, if he's gonna make that trade, though, he's not risking me doing more of that shit. If he's making that trade, oh, well, oh, geez. If I live to play this, then I get both these, yeah, okay. So now, new mission objective, survive. Oh, God. Okay. I need to decide what I want to do here. At 14. Got 4 cards in hand. I could just kill the pack beast or something. Alright, I'm gonna play the Bone Cairn Butcher. I'm nervous about getting tempoed out here if he's got more pump spells or burn. That's pretty good too. Yeah, all I can really afford to block is... Do I trade this guy for the pack beast? I think I might have to. Yeah, unfortunately I think I do, because... That alone can deal 7 damage to me next turn. Yeah, God, with this hand, I think I still lose. Because I can't Dragon's Prey this with only 4 mana. I think the only way for me to do anything here is to play this and hope that it lives to actually life link me a little bit of life, and then hope that I can draw the land. Yeah, no. Stadium Headliner and Shock Brigade. Yeah, when you have the full red package for this, it's really quite something. Oh, good. A second. Oh, okay. Alright, nope. I have absolutely crazy bullshit, but I just don't have the time to make it happen. You are a day late. Oh, I don't even have double white for that. Yeah, you are a day late and $1 short there, my friend. Alright, let's just pass. We Dragon's Prey we hope that he pumps everything into the... Oh, okay, sure. Why not? Alright, whatever. Yeah, weird. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Alright, there are better Mardu decks out there than ours. It turns out. We did have some crazy bombs, but that was, yeah, no. Nope, that was too much. Little too much there for us to deal with. Little too spicy. Little too fast. And me without my 5th land to get that guy on the end, to get that guy going. Yeah, it's a shame. If our sword there, which we never got to do anything with, was just like a creature, yeah, we would have been quite a bit better off. But still not great off. Yeah. No, really, what we needed was, instead of the dragon kill guy, we needed the -3/-3. We just needed something cheaper and faster that could stabilize. Well, we still get net 300 gems, 5 packs, and the draft, so that's pretty great. Let's open those. Why not? Oh, and we get alchemy packs. I guess that makes sense. So, not good if you're looking to collect the rares from the base set, since the alchemy packs exclusively have alchemy rares and mythics. But, still get wild cards. Oasis of Renewal. Oh, hey, Civ. I appreciate your Dorito. I eat it with a little water to wash it down. Oath of Renewal. When this enters, and whenever a land card leaves your graveyard, seek a land card. Triggers only once each turn. When it enters, and whenever a non-land card leaves your graveyard, seek a non-land card. I see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, in some kind of recursion base deck. Does a lot. It's a pretty good engine. It'll be a nice one to have for Commander, perhaps. Storm Crane Elder. 3/3 prowess for 4. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, conjure a card named Monastery Mentor. Who in turn, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creates it. Okay, that's funny. The third rank up the chain of that. All the crash. Make 2 large men who lifesteal for 3 when they enter. Pretty good. Pretty good. Does anyone know if it's... I assume Siege Rhino is a pre-existing card. Does anyone know what from? Because it still has the alchemy symbol. So I'm assuming this version is just for this, but usually when they do conjure cards named X, was dominant in original Tarkir standard. Okay. I figured it was probably a run back to an OG Tarkir tar card. Do like my value. Gotta have my pops. Second one of these. Don't really care since I'm mainly playing Brawl on here. But, you know, I'll take it. Dragonblood Twins. 2/2 Flurry to become a 4/4 and gain flying, and it double teams. Okay. Illuminating Lash. 3 damage to any target. You get a one-time boon with when you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Okay. Hampered Loam Frill. 1/1 Death Touch for 1. Oh, he's so cute. He's just sitting on his little pillow. Renew. 1 green exile from a graveyard. Conjure a duplicate of another target creature card in your graveyard onto the top of your library, and it perpetually gains +1/+1 and Death Touch. Fun. That's fun and funky fresh. Also kind of neat, because in Commander, you could, if your commander actually just died and went to the graveyard, or was countered, you could renew him to get a permanent extra copy of your commander on top of your deck, and just be able to replay it for its basic cost. Storm Shriek Feral, and Undergrowth Leopard. Oh, a second one of these. Alright. Bouquet. Alright. That was our prize packs. Do I want to do... I'm trying to think if I have the Gimblies to just do another draft. That one went very fast because it was a mandatory fast draft, and then our games were fast because we were playing a fast deck. And we did manage to finish our quest because it was to play white and black spells, so that's pretty good. What do you think, chat? What would you be interested in seeing? I could play more Magic. Could play another game. I'm not sure what. I've been kind of, I've been trying to get into FF16, and I haven't bounced off it, but I'm also not, like, craving it. I don't find the combat gameplay bad, but I don't find it scintillating either. I've played action RPGs that made me really want to play because I enjoyed the gameplay so much, like the Tales series in kind of the GameCube PS2 era. I played for the gameplay and loved it. And I like what 16 started out with story-wise. I'm not really sure why I'm not, like, super into it It's like a game I feel like I could take or leave, and it's a big commitment to play, so realistically I'm probably gonna end up leaving it rather than taking it. I got it on sale, still for a decent amount of money, but like, I don't know. It's just not like mega fun. Oh yeah, Aram, the Trails remake has potato baby costumes. I saw that. I am excited for that. I'm certainly more likely to bother playing that remake than I am to continue playing new Trails games. Which I might do, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust them to deliver any kind of satisfying conclusion to everything after all of Cold Steel, so... And everyone liked Kuro and then didn't like the sequel, so it kind of sounded like they did the same fucking thing as always. And just were like, what if we did a bad game as a follow-up to our good game? Oh, Trails guy. Oh, Trails guy. Tries to stay on the ball, but the ball is greased. What other games am I thinking about? I don't know. I'm kind of, I've been feeling like maybe I want to play some kind of, like, base or city building game. I was trying Dungeons 3 the other day, because it was on sale for $6 and rated very high. And I had to give it up. I think I could maybe have stuck with the gameplay, although there were some early warning signs there too, but the humor style was extremely referential in not a good way, in a very dated way. And it was made in 2017, so it was like, I don't know, it was joking and punning off of like Game of Thrones shit and World of Warcraft and random other stuff, and I was like, this is how to make sure your writing has a shelf life of 5 years, guys. I don't like to use the word cringe, because I think it gets overused and used to discourage people from being their true selves, but it's pretty fucking cringe. So I'm probably not sticking with that. Let's see. It's one of those, you know, sometimes writing is like lampshading itself, but not in a very clever way, where it's like, wow, isn't that wacky? And I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. You don't have to tell me that you're doing a thing. I can see that you're doing a thing. You laughing at your own joke doesn't make it funnier. Anyway, I don't need to harangue this game that's 8 years old anyway. They're trying their best, you know. They made an okay game. Unfortunately, I can't stand to play it. I'm looking at my Steam library. Yeah, maybe I might try Cities Skylines. I've never managed to stick with that. Could play Zeus, Master of Olympus. That's a good old one that I've tried to finish a campaign in probably a dozen times in my life and never succeeded. Could play more Age of Wonders. We could make a new Age of Wonders man. A new race. You mentioned City Builders. Thoughts on surviving Mars? I've never heard of it. Let me look up the Steam page. Let me real quick. Is this gonna work? Okay, yeah, but I need to move this up here and this here. Let's see. Surviving Mars. Execute your strategy and improve your colony's chances of survival while unlocking the mysteries of this alien world. Are you ready? Mars is waiting for you. Okay reviews. 85% all-time positive. 77% recent positive is a little lower than I'd like to see. I was deep into the game when they suddenly disabled a content pack. Developers don't even know how my progress is going. Okay. SimCity set on Mars. Okay, okay. Ah, it seems like this is a recurring theme. Last I remember playing this, a major update pushing a new DLC broke both the DLC and the base game. I couldn't get 10 days into the game without some game-breaking bugs. This is a oh, it's a paradox. Okay. This game got me banned on many Twitch streamers' channels because I told a story about stupid flat Martian who made rocket to see Mars is flat, not round, and died. It ended into somehow Australia not exist, and me being banned because I am against flat Earth maniacs. You tell him, Neo the Matrix, spread your gospel. Many mysteries. Random thing, have you ever played Ixion, since we're looking at things? No. I think that's a Final Fantasy monster. Ixion is an unrelenting city-building odyssey across the stars. As the administrator of the Tikkun, Dolos's prototype space station, you are tasked with balancing preservation and exploration as you manage infrastructure reasons. Can you keep the flame of humanity alight in the cold dark? Okay. All reviews 77%, recent 83. I see. Okay. It's a long review. The writers, very French, very European, had some interesting thoughts. Very very demure, very French. I feel like this may have crossed your circles already, but would be remiss not to mention Against the Storm. Ah, yes. Yeah, Against the Storm I've played. I quite liked it. I've played probably all of it that I'm interested in playing because I felt like I wouldn't go as far as to say I found a dominant strategy, but I felt like I found combinations of buildings that performed most consistently successful for me, and like didn't find any reasons to be forced off of that onto other builds. And I had played up to not the extra difficulties where it gets harder and harder to absurd degrees, but like I had played up to the point where I could consistently do fine on the hardest of the normal named difficulties. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna count this as largely beaten and not sink more time into this. It was good. It was good. You were one of the people I caught streaming it. Did I stream it? I actually don't remember if I ever streamed Against the Storm. I think I was already done playing it before I started streaming. Oh, Manor Lords. Yeah, I've seen it. It does look like a game that I'd be interested in. My only thing is it's in pretty early access. Hooded Horse has a pretty good track record as a publisher. So, like, it's probably not broken. Oh, I guess it's been out for a year. Manor Lords is one that I'm like, I will probably enjoy this game, but I'm hesitant to get it in a state that's probably gonna seem unfinished. Or I'm concerned about seeming unfinished. I suppose that didn't stop me from getting Civ 7, which I think you could reasonably describe as unfinished. But yeah, no, this is one I'm definitely going to play. Unless, as it gets, you know, closer to release, people are like, nope, they fucked it all up somehow. But I'm not really expecting that. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one for me. Cataclysmo seems cool, but could be... Oh, hang on, I skipped over one. Timberborn. Humans are long gone. In a world struck by droughts and toxic waste, will your lumberpunk beavers do any better? A city building game featuring ingenious animals, vertical architecture, water physics, and terraforming. Contains high amounts of wood. Was released in 2021. Oh. It is 95% positive. Experienced one or more periods of off-topic review activity, which have been... I wonder what that was about. I'm a little leery of the fact that it's still labeled early access despite having released almost 4 years ago. I feel like that's too long for an early access to be early access, but that's potentially just a semantic thing. Devs have been updating the game diligently for years. They've been beavering away at it, never shying away from making big drastic changes to it and then polishing them to perfection. This game is still one of the best supported early access titles, and it's still receiving huge updates despite not feeling like early access for quite a time now. It's a fantastic and very charming game that just keeps getting better, and the devs deserve a lot of praise for it. A very chill and cozy city builder with a focus on terrain and water manipulation. Challenging at first, you might lose a settlement or two before figuring out what to do, but generally speaking, it's more about building creative, functional beaver cities in a creative way. Water needs, terraforming. Yeah, that's an interesting little, distinctive flavor it could have. If you like Factorio. Factorio is the other one that I already own and was thinking about revisiting. I played it a little bit some years ago, but not much. I've also heard Satisfactory is not bad. That it lives up to its name, at least. Okay. That's one I'll certainly consider. I played like 2 years ago and would not have told you it was early access. Okay. Then I guess I won't worry about that aspect. Cataclysmo was another one that was suggested. Cataclysmo. Design and build fortresses, brick by brick, to stand against endless hordes of... in this real-time strategy game with resource management, siege, defense, and exploration. Okay. I see why you'd reference tower defense. That certainly looks like a tower defense. But with more than just towers, it would appear. That's kind of neat. I think RTS is probably not what I'm looking for exactly right now. I'm kind of feeling something that's more go at your own pace. But I'll keep that in mind. I don't think this is similar to Europa Universalis 4, Steam. I think you might be off base on that one. Let's see. What are we suggesting? City builders or general building games? Yeah. This looks pretty... Yeah, let me wishlist this so I don't lose track of it. Ooh. Jason wants this game. So does he. Two friends that I never talk to anymore, but they've got taste in games. Where's the fucking... Yeah, here we go. We'll do that. Let's see. I don't think I feel like learning a new game on stream, so I tell you what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna pick a new game. Fallout 4. Yeah, we're not gonna be playing Fallout 4 again anytime soon, I don't think. Yeah, no. Last played, more recently than I would have thought. I mostly played this back in like 2015, which, God help me, was 10 years ago now. Bethesda really did stop releasing games at a certain point, huh? They went Skyrim into this, and then they were like, uh-oh. Fallout 76, this is broken and terrible. And we shipped out some awful quality bags that everyone hated. And then Starfield, which no one gave a shit about, as they shouldn't have. It came out how long ago? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fallout 4 was 2015. Based on... I tend to track my memories of games based on... I'm gonna switch back to this. Based on how they tracked relative to when I was getting new computers or new graphics cards. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Fallout 4... I think is what made me get a new graphics card for the computer that I originally built in 2013. If Elder Scrolls 6 comes out in 2027, it'll be 16 years since Skyrim. Dude, if they wait a couple more years before Elder Scrolls 6, more time will have passed from Elder Scrolls 1 to Skyrim than from Skyrim to the 6th. We're already getting close. It's already been longer than Morrowind to Skyrim, and possibly longer than Daggerfell to Skyrim. It's pretty fucking absurd. Okay. Let's get out of Arena for now. I think I'm satiated. Let's, here. I'll, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? How did Dragon Your Nuts go? It went pretty well, actually. It went just one win shy of optimal, so I made a profit. Here, let me, I want to see if I can tinker with this chat widget a little while we're here, and I have a, like, stuff going on in the background and chat messages that I can compare it to. Okay, settings? Background color. Okay, yeah. So what I really want is... I need RGBA, though. I don't want it to be, solid color that I can't put any translucency on. Hang on. If I do... No, I don't want red here. If I did, like, a light gray... that looks awful. Hang on. Yeah, what I really need... Yeah, chat. Thank you. I mean, that makes it way more legible, but no, I can't have it look like this. Is there no alpha channel for the background? I guess not. Okay, I don't want that. Get the background. Get this out of here. You just be gone. Sir? Sir. I need you to not be a background color anymore. Why is this not allowing me to do this? Uh-oh. Stream elements, your thing is fucking me over. Here. There we go. Okay. Can I get can I just make a solid color rectangle to stick behind that that's at partial opacity? Image. Can this just be, okay, I guess I can... Alright, yeah, I can do that, I guess. I'm not gonna do this on stream right now. I think I know what I want to do. I'll try that out later. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll have to make 2 elements and just manually put a thingy behind that. But that's okay. Leave this as it is for now. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now let's quickly go over here. Where are you? I need to make folders in my OBS. Here we go. Here, I'm gonna take a quick break and get water and transition games, and I'll be back in a second. Let's, yeah, we'll do this, and we'll give it we'll give it the good old-fashioned 3-minute countdown, if and you don't mind. Here, where's this fucking refresh button? Nah. There we go. All right, see y'all in a second. All right, we're back. Skip the opening cinematic. Okay. So, I'm thinking, in keeping with our theme, so that the stream title does not become a lie. Oh, also, I should, however, something that will become a lie is the game that I'm playing. So let me update that at least. Age of Wonders 4 beep and boop. Okay. Age of Wonders 4. In keeping with the title of our stream, let's do a guy. Let's make a new guy. Let's play a new game. And this time, I'm gonna do a dragon ruler, which I've only done once for a single campaign mission. It's kind of neat. Your ruler is more powerful for combat than an average Joe. And you get gold for having items, because you've got like a dragon horde, but you also passively have an upkeep of gold, again, for, you know, dragon gold related reasons. So we need a people who will be ruled over by a dragon.
What is your people's form?
So last time we did the insectoid race. I'll go through all of these again real quick. So we got you got your basic humanoids, your elves, you got your insects, Sirens, which are kind of just like, they're not elves, but they're sort of otherworldly people with funky ears and glowy eyes. You got your goatkin, your wolves, your boids, arguably the most closely related to dragons. Got your lizard folk, your other contender for that spot, potentially. But the avians are kind of dinosaur-like, so they're adjacent at least. You got your orcs, your dwarfs, your little guys, your goblins, your cats, your rats, your toads, and your moles. Oh, sorry, I missed these last couple messages from you all, League 11. I got a paper booster set for Tarkir. Didn't get shit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How much does a booster box cost? Do they still sell them in boxes of 36 like they used to? That must cost like $300 or some shit now, or like $250. It used to be, how much did they used to cost? I guess they used to probably be like, I don't know, 100 to 120 probably back when I was playing, when individual packs were like $3 to $4. Let's see. I like the goats. I vote lizards or birds. Rats. I haven't done birds yet. I can't remember if I've done rats. For that, I think I did lizards. I think when I did my little dragon game, I did lizards and named them Viashino, and named the leader Rorik's Bladewing, in keeping with the Magic the Gathering theme. I haven't done birds. And we don't have to take their default traits, but birds they can pass through each other in combat. They see and sense further on the world map, and they take less damage from moving past or away from enemies, and they gain a little more experience. None of those are especially strong traits on their own. That's why they have 4 of them. I've a little guy of some kind. I vote rats, bird. I did a play booster. It was about 130 for, but you got it. For how many packs is it that you get in that? I assume not 36 anymore if you only paid 130 for it. This individual packs are probably like $8 now. If we are gold collectors, we could flavor them like corvids. Oh, that is interesting. That is an interesting idea. Let's see. We have many traits we could choose. We could be birds riding birds, which would be pretty funny. $30 for 130? Wow. Really? Do they still have play boosters? Are still like close to 15 cards now. Is it 14 now? But they're like, you know, the same roughly size that booster packs were. Like they're what you use for drafts. Is that correct? Because that seems really, really cheap when you consider inflation and such from the time that I was collecting real cards. Yeah, 14 an art token. That's, wow. Really? And you got it for less, so I assume 130 was like the correct price. That's kind of crazy. I think I like the Corvids idea. Rats, what do they do by default? They swarm. Harder to hit by ranged attacks. Gain faster XP. That's a nice coherent set of traits also. Just make lots of guys. Or they don't have to swarm the enemy per se. They want to be near each other to get a crit bonus. Hi, hello, Pictrable. Still, I've never done birds before. I'm kind of up for that. Before we lock in on these traits, let's figure out what else we're doing so that we can put together a build that's at least a little coherent. So, these are all the cultures. Last time when we were doing Underadder's Spider Bros, we were the Primal culture. So we'll be something else this time. They have a reworked Feudal culture now. You can be all about the ruler or have high houses, one per city. High culture is sort of good guy-ish. It's not, he doesn't have to be, but, you know. That's kind of how it leans. Barbarian. Good at spamming units. Good at moving across the map. They like nature and chaos. Primal we've done, so we won't consider that. Reavers are kind of, they're the most technology-focused one, but they're also overtly hostile. And, yeah, so they're... Yeah, they pretty much want to go to war by default with, like, everyone. Let's see. Rats have a hidden ability where they make me root for the opponent. If we go rats, the dragon could be the giant rat that makes all the rules. Oh, I can bring this back down now. The only reason I threw this stuff up there onto this monitor was so that it wouldn't be duplicated with me looking at my monitor. That's much easier to read. We can be industrious. This has a certain appeal because these guys are... Materium affinity is pretty good for gold spam. You know, this is your dig and dig and dig and diggity dig kind of culture. Your fantasy dwarves. Dark is a little evil specialized and negative status effect inflicting specialized, and specializes in not bothering to increase city stability, but instead just building things that negate the penalties for people hating you. And Mystic, I think I'm gonna rule out because I play this a lot. This is like the blue mage one, basically. So what are thoughts? I'm liking feudal to lean into the dragon ruler. Could do, could do. Feudal, I suppose, in a sense, indirectly helps you with gold because they specialize in low unit upkeep. And we'd get an order affinity and either a materium or a nature, depending on whether we want to go monarchy or aristocracy. Monarchy would probably be the dragon build that we were talking about. Industrious can be a CEO dragon. This is true, yes. We could literally make our title Chief Executive Officer, which would be very funny. Industrious is also one that I think I have played once. I don't like their support unit, which is why I haven't played them again, but their other units are fine. And you can get different support units from tomes, so, like, it's not really a deal breaker. I'm thinking high. High could work if we're up for being a good guy dragon, specifically. Well, technically you don't have to be, but it's certainly the way it pushes you. Alright, we've got someone has suggested feudal, someone suggested industrious, someone suggested high. Next person breaks the tie. CEO bird is very funny, though. I'm going to count that as a vote for industrious. So that's what we're doing.
What defines their society?
Okay, so we got materium affinity. Which is good for building shit and making gold, among other things, but those are kind of the BRB logging onto an alt. No! Are you multi-boxing my chat? Okay. So we have many options. Let's see. If we know we're going dragon, and we're gonna want gold, we could look for things that'll inherently help with that. Let's see. This is, this does get you more items, which gets you gold under Dragon, and this also makes them produce mana, so that's kind of interesting. Great Builders. You get gold for quarries. Special province improvements are 50% less production to build. That's not too bad, I guess. And you start with extra production buildings already. Oh, okay, that's not, yeah, that's okay. Perfectionist Artisans. To me, this has always kind of looked like a joke trait. Because city structures cost 100% more production is awful. They do all also give you 5 gold, so you're getting something for the extra production. But, like, goddamn. I guess starting with a tier 3 unit is pretty nice for early combat, but, like, this one looks insane to me. To me, this looks like, at best, these cancel out, which means you're getting, like, a net nothing for this trait. Reclaimers get stuff that lets you make items when they clear infestations, wonders, cities, and provinces. You also start with the item forge, so you can make shit right away. Sort of a combo with this. Rune Smiths. It's good for unit enchantments. Subterranean, we could start underground. Here's weird for birds, though. Wonder Architects is kind of neat. Ancient Wonder spec. Yeah, I like the Hoarders one. I think this is funny and also flavorful. Let's take that. And then we have many options for something else we could do. Let's see. What might be neat? This is extra gold income for your throne city and cities that are adjacent to it. That's a little hard to, like, maximally take advantage of, because you have to be very careful of where you place your cities if you want to get this bonus eventually, but not build them so close that they're kind of just competing over the same provinces. We could be good guys TM with one of these. This gets us more gold for being good aligned. You can never have enough money. Alternatively, we could go otherwise. I say let's pick for what other affinity we're interested in going. So orders your white mana. It's what it sounds like. It's not strictly speaking good per se, but it tends to be more cooperative, wants to make friends with city-states, or benefits from doing that. Chaos is like your goblin spam. It's good with cheap guys, fire magic, stuff like that. Blue, this is blue. It's just blue from Magic the Gathering. This is green and population and expansion focus. We're already Materium. And then this is cold magic, necromancy, and spying and knowledge gathering. How are we feeling? Our last guys were nature and shadow focused. Our under-adder guys. What do we think is appropriate for CEO Dragon? Blue-green. Could do. But we're committed to Materium, so we're not going to take both of these. At least not to start with. Can we do some corporate espionage? We could if we went Shadow. It's true. It's true. Trying to think of how well Shadow will complement this. We're gonna have a lot of... We're gonna be focused on gold more than mana. Shadow tends to do a little bit better with a mana-focused thing. Just because undead are all, like, they all count as, quote-unquote... Well, no, actually, that's not true. They don't all count as summoned. I actually don't quite remember how that interacts. I don't know if we'll go undead. It doesn't quite feel on brand for corporate espionage, but if you're committed to not bothering with undead, then you're leaving a lot on the table going Shadow. Still, we could do it. We could do it. Keepers of Knowledge is kind of a good guy Shadow trait. I suppose we could also just double down and go all Materium to start with and not bother deciding our second affinity until we're further into the game. We could, like, just go both item-focused things. No challenge is too big for us here at Dragon Incorporated. Something capitalistly self-destructed. I mean, we could go Chosen Destroyers, where you don't get to make other cities. You just blow up every city you conquer and get a permanent bonus. Capture enemy units. Maybe something combat focused as, like, buying out other companies. Blow up? You mean the buyout? I suppose. I feel like for conquering and vassalizing feels more akin to buying out than just burning them down, but it is funny. You could do that. This does start us with 2 hero items and give us gold and some unit production when we kill shit. So that's also possible. That's just literally stealing money. Oh, this is also a pretty good match for us. Just lets us grow cities faster. It makes our small units better, and non-summoned units cost less, so we get more, I was thinking something expansion heavy but not sustainable long term. I have never done Chosen Destroyers before. It could be funny. We're here to extract all of the Earth's value. Require less, we all need to crunch a little. Yeah, I think I've sold myself. Raiders or Swarmers. Yeah, we'll try this. This is just good. Nothing about it is especially crazy. I don't play Chaos very often also, so it'll be something a little more new for me. Very good bottom line. So we can start with a Materium Tome. Our options are It's kind of neat. Hey, bench dude. Units passing through or ending their turns on this hex have afflicted. This is a weird tome that I've never used before. It kind of feels like it might be appropriate for us. Material refinery. We make potions and poisons. Chaos, that's just the invisible hand of the free market. You're so right. What is the dragon times colors? Oh, tomes color. Oh, the dragon tome, we can't actually look at here, annoyingly. Hang on. Age of Wonders wiki, because I'm sure that's got this. Tomes. Tell me of the tomes. Dragons. Tome of Dragons is Chaos and Nature. That is a tier 3 tome. And tier 3 and require any mechs. Okay, so yeah, we need a little chaos and or nature to be able to unlock that. I don't know, it's weird. I've never tried it before. But I'm like kind of interested in starting Tome of Alchemy. Yeah, this is a weird one. Sure. Why not? We have to have a product that we make here at our company. We also specialize in mines with our capital. Yeah, okay. So we're doing this.
Reveal yourself.
So, CEO Dragon time. We're probably going to be a Materium Dragon. So, we can either have a Dragon Claw, which is a repeating melee attack. Breath and Claws deal physical damage, gain an additional Materium affinity point. Or Armored Claw, which is... Oh, okay, it's also a repeating... Okay, so we have a repeating attack either way. It's just, do we want to be able to be a defender? Or do they do the same damage? Oh, this does less damage. Oh, does this, like, maybe this gives you a shield slot? I'm not sure. Dragon Claw, Armored Claw. I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume that this effectively, that this gives you a defense mode, like you would have if you were a shield unit. So we can be more offensive or more defensive, is how I'm parsing that. That's what I thought when I played a dragon before, I was able to have one that was a charge attack instead of an iterative attack, but whatever. It doesn't really matter very much either way. I think if we're gonna have an iterative attack, we might as well go the Armored Claw. Or does it, hang on, does this change what I have? No, okay, it's this, yeah, okay. All right, then, sure, we'll be a defender, I think. I think last time I tried, warrior, and that was also fine. But if we have to have an iterative attack, I think we may as well be a defender. Let's see. So, color. The color of money, perhaps? Or something else altogether. I think... gold and green. Dollars and cents. I think we'll go that as a main color. So skin decorations are kind of like fixed. There's gold and green if we want gold and green. There's also this. This. Kind of a dappled pattern. That looks very Jurassic Park dinosaur. Yeah, I think I like this. That feels like it'll be good if we end up going into alchemy and shit. Physique, we can be a chunky dragon. Or a skinny boy. Or anywhere in between. I think, given that we are a fat cat, we should be the chunkiest model possible. Okay, so these are the spines. We can have this kind of dinosaur, raptor, feather stuff going on. We can have this extra, like, ridge. I do kind of like this. It gives a slight impression of, like, mustache looking, like, or like beard, which could be read as, you know, 19th century robber baron. Oh, that's kind of neat. Spines, yeah, different scale options. I don't know. This is kind of funny. I think I'll go with this. We need feathers. We could do feathers. This could be read as, yeah, like a feather boa. The feathers is a fur coat. That's a fair thing. Let's see, we've got wing size, neck length. We go minimum neck length, just to emphasize the chunkiness of the body. Or very long boy. Body length. Ah, okay. Wait, what is scale type? Oh, good question. So that's what we've got. Ah, okay, so this is the bigger, thicker scales. This is smaller, finer ones, and this is more like sinew. This looks a little more prim and proper, so I think we'll go that for CEO Dragon. And we did as small as possible, but with the maximum physique. Fucking junior trooper looking ass. Keep it. Kingpin reverse gajig. Okay, you know what? Just for you guys, we'll keep this. God, that looks fucking funny. And then our dragon pose. Oh. Ooh, like, oh, so we can be standing we can kind of have our arms tented in front of this. That's like slightly reared up on the back legs, yeah. We can be almost kind of perched like a bird, roosted. I do like kind of this, yeah, this saucy look. Okay, now horns and head. What horns are we on? The second to last one right now. Oh, he can have a demure little coif. Unfortunately, it clips into our feathers, so I don't know if we're gonna want that one. Which is, otherwise that would be great. This is kind of similar without as bad of clipping. Mohawk, more feathers. We could just go more feathers. Ram horns, tiefling horns, kind of wooden looking horns. Kind of a chunk, almost mineral looking. Yeah, if this didn't have the clipping issue, I'd go with that. As it is, I think I'll go with this, because that's kind of similar. And then we got the first head right now. We can have a Chinese dragon look. That's this different. Yeah, that's more of, this is more of a proper snout. This is more hooked. This is, that's almost like xenomorph looking. That's a little stouter and flatter. Yeah, this is a little chumpskier, so I think we want this one. Got our tiny fucking chicken dragon. Yeah, pug dragon. Head size. We could make the head large, or we could make the head very small to emphasize the body. Go like that. And then eye color. This feels like it coordinates best with the body. Let's go orange, and I think I prefer without pupils. What do you think? Small? Big? Somewhere in between? I see one vote for small. Medium. Oh, I just realized I didn't, MTG Arena scene. Grab this and put this in here. And I need to, let's put this like this. There we go. There's chat. Even if it's still pretty hard to read. Well, yeah, that's like basically useless, isn't it? All right. I'll fix this later. I like small for more of a chonk figure. Okay, we'll try that. And then our birds. I mean, perhaps in keeping with the the chicken motif. That head size still looks freakishly small, even if the other things are minimal. But yeah, we go minimum arm length and leg length. Body shape. Ah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Yeah. Maximum chicken. Chimkin. Let's see. our icon. Let's look for something that looks just like money. There's a ring. I think there's a coin icon somewhere. It's a key. This is probably meant to be a flower, but I read that as a sliced citrus fruit, which is funny. Perhaps I have not unlocked the coin. It could be a diamond ring. That's valuable. Oh, we are in the alchemy business, so we could be this flask. We could be a bird. Aram, would you be able to fight 100 chicken-sized versions of yourself? Or a chicken the size of yourself? I think scales for commerce. That's a good idea, actually. I think it's like a flask for the corporate. The flask does have the most corporate logo energy to it. I think I'd probably have to take my chances with a chicken the size of myself. Because even at chicken size, 100 of me, I think, could easily swarm me, knock me over, and then beat me to death. Yeah, the logo must represent the product. Make sure potential clients know what we offer. Yeah, I agree. I wish they gave you more options for foreground color. I have no idea why there's so many backgrounds to choose from, and then it's like, I hope you like one of these weird, washed out, ugly things. White and orange for chicken colors. These are chicken colors? What do you mean by chicken colors? Now I'm intrigued. Why this is what, I guess just, you know, white for the body and orange for the plumage is what you mean? Or, you know, for the legs and all the other parts. I guess, you know, that does like a cartoon chicken. Orange beak, yeah. Okay, we'll try this. That does mean our background color is going to be white. I really feel like it should be, we're going to try this, I think. 100 of yourself can also go full guerrilla warfare borrowers style in your house. Even at chicken side, that's enough to hide in a lot of places, yeah. Yeah, because this will make our faction color yellow, which I think is a better fit for us. Yeah, that looks good. This is already pretty chicken-like. I think this is better, though. It's got the slightly more pointed eyes. Army mount type. Diamond stallions. We can also go back and adjust stuff now that we have a clearer idea of what we're doing with these guys for like aesthetics and stuff. Yeah, real quick, let's double check our race's traits here, or what we might want for our business chickens. Let's see. We know we're going, we're industrious. Units get sturdier as they get hit in battle. We could have more mounted guys on eagles. That's bird theme, for sure. We want our guys to be in there taking hits so that we're getting a chance to use bolstering. So... I think... Yeah, let's, we know our ruler is going to be defensive. Yeah, we're probably going to be, like, pushing up and then setting up defensively. So we could go, like, bulwark. A technical foul. Okay, I think what we'll do... Our ruler is gonna be a flying unit. Let's go eagle mounts for the bird on bird action. I wiggle my eyebrows. And let's see. We have 2 points. We can take one other thing if we want it. I guess let's try defensive tactics. Yeah, most of the 1.1s are not great. Like, that's fine. 8 hit points. Yeah, well, let's try defensive tactics. That's a simple one to use. Birds of a feather flock together, so they fly and they stick together. You'll see it's all coming together.
What is your ruler's origin? Reveal yourself.
So this should just be overridden by our eagle mounts anyway, I think. But out of these, sure, we'll take the diamond stallion, I guess. Yeah, gold armor, obviously. Knights fighting constantly. Indeed. Okay. Oh, this didn't take. That's why. It's because I didn't actually confirm my choices here. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Yeah. Defensive tactics. And eagle mounts. Confirm. Okay.
What is their origin culture?
Are you gonna make me redo this? You better not. You fucking better not. Silly little guy. Okay, it kept my changes there, so I'm gonna assume...
What defines their society?
Prolific swarmers plus equipment hoarders, yeah.
Choose your
Alchemy,
first
yeah.
tome of magic.
Dragon Lord, yeah.
Reveal yourself.
And we still got our chicken man. Okay, good. Alright. So we get 3 guys on eagles. Our archers are gonna have them, our defenders, and our other archers. Okay.
Your journey begins.
Okay, so we have many options, none of which we're going to use. We're going to be Chief Executive Officer. Let's see. We are still a dragon, so we still want some kind of cool draconic mononym here, I think. Chief Executive Officer. Daddy more cold. I like technical foul as a name for the people. Corprag. Glintag. Corprog, like Smaug. Nixall coin. Yeah, some kind of stupid Ace Attorney pun name could be funny. Own city name, Boardroom. Drachma. It's a currency, but it also, I feel like, works for the vibe. The technical foul of Boardroom. And let's see, his thing is surely to have a bunch of shit. Drachma bows! Oh, I forgot, yeah. I forgot they used that in Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, so, like, there's lots of stuff that could fit, but I think just having shit feels, like, correct. And then his personality for AI doesn't really matter, but a competitive merchant, surely.
Your journey starts here. Choose your destination.
So, what do we want to play? Which of these have I not done yet? I think I did Ashen Garden on here the last time, or one of these maybe. Maybe it was Realm of Unending Roots. I've done Arctica's Legacy. This is not really a build for this one. Arab, you're giving access to a cloning machine and armory and are told to fight a dragon. You can only send your clones at the dragon one at a time. Equipped with a sword, bow and arrow, and chainmail. How many of you would it take? I mean, if the dragon is not forced to remain in one place, and fight until it tires itself out, infinite. There's nothing I can do to a dragon with any of those things. I don't know how to use them. It will just be a procession of me's dying no matter how long it goes on. Hello, thank you for following, Airless Star. I don't know, let's try one of this, how's this one? This is a dragon-themed map. The Ashen War. Okay. So... It's a 3 versus 3 of the other things. I'm guessing it's each of them as a dragon with their own affinity. Forming Realm. No free cities. That's okay. Volcanic eruptions. Okay, okay. Ruined Realm. Free cities are rare, city ruins are common. Okay. Yeah, this sounds neat. Let's try it. Yeah.
Your journey starts here.
Drachma, the technical foul. They are so small. These little guys, holy fuck. Alright, well, don't get too excited. I don't think we're gonna really play tonight, because 3 hours into stream, I don't want to deal with starting a new thing right now. But this will be something we're gonna do on and off. We're gonna do Rachmaninoff, if you will. The industrious avians of Boardroom. Hawking our alchemical wares. And when I say hawking, I mean hawking. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I have a good feeling about this. Look, we're starting here. Everything sucks. It's all desolate. But that's what our entrepreneurial spirit will see us through. This is what Silicon Valley looked like before all those visionaries showed up and made the housing even less affordable. Oh, baby. Yeah, so our shield guys and our support guys are not on Eagleback, but our ranged guys are. Our scouts are. Presumably, yeah, one of our higher tier units is probably some kind of cavalry. I actually don't remember what all the industrious type civilizations get as their basic units. Here, we'll do one combat as a little treat, just so that we don't do nothing tonight. There you go. Let me just nudge my scout a little closer so that he'll be included in this. Were Coca-Cola back when they used literal cocaine in the formula? Quite possibly, yes. Now, in all the desolate provinces, there's going to be periodic damage zones like we were playing a Final Fantasy XIV raid. Astral Pursuit, Teleports 3, yeah, okay, I remember you, and then you're, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then are these the guys who, yeah, okay, so these guys are kind of dicks. They're annoying to pin down because they go untargetable as soon as they take damage once. Hopefully I can get them with my Dragon Breath. Let's see. And this is range 3. 1, 2, 3. So basically we just want to probably try and put only our ruler and shield guy out here. And keep our other guys a little bit back, just so that they're not susceptible to get targeted by that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can put these guys. Target friendly unit gains 2 bolstered defense. Okay, and he does have a. Oh, interesting. Most of the support mage units, their defense mode just grants resistance. I guess the Steel Shaper grants... Okay, maybe these guys aren't as bad as I thought. I just don't like this ability very much. It consumes stacks of bolstered defense and resistance to heal, instead of, you know, just healing. So they're not as good as healers, but they do have some nice proactive mitigation. Okay, okay, maybe I judged them too harshly. This deals 12 physical, and then a random, okay, okay. So let's go here, and I guess let's buff defense on my hero. And let's defense mode. I'll put the archer here. Okay, everyone hang out. Get all those defense modes rolling. We got our defensive tactics. Oh, they're just gonna pussy out. Alright. If you say so. Do I just fly up and dragon breath them then? Aram, would you ever stream Dominions 5? I don't know what that is. Is that a game I can find on my Steamular game console? Dominions 5. Warriors of the Faith. Take control of power members of it. Oh. This looks almost, the way it's described, it almost seems black and white-ish. Rules a nation and aspires to godhood. Alright, I'll look into this. Because it's a 4X game, unlike black and white, which is real-time. That could be up my alley, perhaps. May chance. Okay, I tell you what. It looked Aram coded. I appreciate that. Yeah, I tell you what. I think what we're gonna do is, let's see. How far can these guys move? So they can just move up and attack. I guess that's not the end of the world. I can just let these guys come to me, but let's see. This is 2 hex cone. Yeah, how would I do if I just went... How much damage does it? This is about half of their health. That's pretty good. These guys are fucking annoying to kill outside of single large hits, so that might just be the way to go, to be honest. And I buffed my hero's defense already, so... Let's see, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, cool. So if I go all the way up here, I can get all these guys and still be able to put guys next to them. Fortunately, I might have to light some of my guys on fire, which I would rather not do. Okay, Brant. Okay. But I think that's probably better than just having my guys hang so far back they can't really do anything. So let's... The range on this, 3? 2, 3... Okay. Taunt this. Taunt this, or taunt one of these guys, I guess, is also possible. I guess let's taunt this guy. Oh, he resisted it. You jerk. Alright. Go with this. Actually, I tell you what. We'll go... No, yeah, okay. We'll go there. We'll go here. I guess he can take a pot shot. Oh, okay. Get a little damage. Oh, I should have had him defense mode, actually. Oh, whatever. These guys a little more back here. Alright, that's good enough. Dominions is a long-running mega series about making gods for various factions. Interesting. Oh, nice. He tried to move away and just immediately got bopped. Okay, good. Damage to my guys, relatively minimal there. Let's see. Need to maneuver around a little. I don't want to walk my guys onto more fire. Yeesh. Nope, not ABI. Well, okay. we'll just go dragon over here. Bop. And then these guys can just move up and stand here so that these guys can't go anywhere. Yeah. Defense mode. Punched in the face. Okay. So I can't do much other than try and make these guys take minimum damage from here on out. So we'll go ahead and heal them for as much as possible. And everyone else can just sit here because, well, I guess you might as well move here, but yeah. Everyone else can just sit around because I can't hit these things on my turn. I have to wait for them to unrefuge and attack me first. Come on. Boop. Dead. Boop. Dead. There we go. Alright, not bad. We got some production to put towards our first line of merchandise. And I think we know what that's gonna be. It's gonna be money, baby. Got to have money. Or, well, actually, yeah, with the terrain as it is right now, I might not actually be able to build a farm, which would normally be my first build to try and make this stuff work better. I guess we'll go for a worker's farmstead, because I'm not going to be able to build a forester anywhere here either. Some of this should change terrain over the first couple turns. But yeah, we'll start with that. Mysterious tonic. We probably won't be building that super early. A Victor. This gives support units the ability to... What type of action does this take? Am I crazy? I'm not seeing... Oh, okay, the pips. It takes no action. Alright, that's pretty good. Sure. Let's get a mysterious tonic. We gotta have a product, you know. Alright, that's all we're gonna do for tonight. It's getting fairly late. But this will be our new thing, and the victory condition on this map is either we have to make friends with all 6 of these guys, which will not be easy because 3 of them are perma at war with the other 3, or we have to ally one side and kill the others, which is probably going to be a lot simpler. So we'll see who's in our way, who would be convenient geopolitically to ally with against who. Obviously, it would be most in character to play both sides against one another, but that will just make this take even longer because we'll have to kill everyone in the end. So we're going to probably try to ally one side. If we have to kill everyone, we have to kill everyone, and that's just how it goes. That's capitalism, baby. All right. We're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Thanks, everyone, for coming out to watch dragons and such. I will probably have the chat thing looking a little easier to read and sized better for future, but I'm happy we got to see that it does indeed work. So, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy Friday tomorrow. I hope you're able to take it easy and cruise on into the weekend without too much trouble. Say goodbye to chat, me. Goodbye.